and especially to our fine Mandalorian liberators, to whom this planet is forever indebted. Opposite sides in the past, but that is behind us. From this day forward, I...
Following an episode named after Grogu, the Foundling, The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 5. The pirate had surprisingly little of the character. The Mandalorian just tried to move away from Grogu, offering an answer for whether the show can work without Baby Yoda. Introduced in the final seconds of The Mandalorian's first episode, Baby Yoda became an instant Star Wars icon whose popularity now rivals those of Darth Vader or Yoda himself. Fortunately, the child was more than a gimmick in The Mandalorian, as Grogu is an important character in his own right. Despite being very young in Yoda's species terms, Grogu has been at the center of The Mandalorian's most important episodes and storylines. The Mandalorian Season 2 was mainly a story of discovering more about who Grogu was and where he came from. In The Mandalorian Season 3, however, Grogu has already found his path, leaving room for the show to explore other characters. The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 5 is surprisingly Grogu-light. Following an episode named after Grogu, the Foundling, The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 5. The pirate had surprisingly little of Baby Yoda. Apart from a few reaction shots and sounds, Grogu did not have much to do in the latest The Mandalorian episode, which is uncommon. More specifically, starting with The Mandalorian Season 2, the mysteries surrounding the child became The Mandalorian's central story, with Din Djarin's journey being defined by finding Grogu's place in the Star Wars galaxy. Grogu even stole the show in the Book of Boba Fett, but The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 5 highlights that the Mandivis has more to offer. The pirate cleverly combined all the major The Mandalorian Season 3 stories, bringing the pirates, Elia Kane's plans, Moff Gideon's current status, and the Mandalorians all together into one event. With so many characters involved, it was natural that Grogu and Din had less screen time compared to the usual The Mandalorian adventures. Still, The Mandalorian Season 3 has been shifting away from the show's original formula, raising the question of what the future holds for Mando and Grogu ahead of upcoming events like Moff Gideon's return or the Ahsoka series. Essentially, the Mandivis might be preparing itself to tell stories beyond Din and Grogu. Even Din Djarin is only a decoy, a symbolic decision. Interestingly, Din Djarin's role in The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 5 was being a decoy. Mando was not the one supposed to save Navarro from the pirates. Bo-Katan would be the real attack on Gorian Shard. The Mandalorian Season 3 has put Bo-Katan in the spotlight, giving the former Night Owl a complex character arc that goes from someone who did not follow the way of the Mandalor to the newest member of the Children of the Watch. Bo-Katan even saw the Mythosaur. And while she currently does not wield the Darksaber, The Mandalorian Season 3 is hinting that Bo could be the Mandalorian's new leader. Mandalorian ranks aside, The Mandalorian Season 3 is tackling a broader range of characters and storylines compared to the previous two. In a way, The Mandalorian is now closer to Andor Season 1, in the sense that the world around its main characters is as important as their personal journeys. This far more ambitious approach can be tricky, especially considering how popular Mando and Grogu's episodic adventures became. Still, 3 seasons later, The Mandalorian had to try something different, even more so after the Book of Boba Fett's problems and Andor's success. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.